All right, we've got a best of 5 here between Matt and Tempo. Show match between two guys that we've seen quite a bit on the stream. Tempo has been making a bit of noise in some of these weekly tournaments. ATR Cup 2v2. He and Edgeby actually just recently pulled off a round 1 upset over Atomic and TempoH. Tempo's going to get a bit of help there with his first goal. Matt, misplay there inside his own box. We've seen Matt a few times on the stream as well, and I'll tell you, these guys are both, they're both grinders. You know, anytime I message them about a match, they are excited to play. Messaged Matt recently, and he was, I think he was actually away for a weekend at a LAN, and he said, you know, he's unavailable at the moment, but as soon as he gets back, he'll take any show match. So we grabbed one quickly. Now we see Tempo kind of return the favor. Couldn't keep that wide enough. So both players own goaling for one another. We're tied at 1. It's early in game 1 as well. Matt tries to sneak that by with the final touch. Tempo actually dipped way into the corner, but did not end up getting that corner boost, and he'll be conceding from it. Look at that, Matt walls off Tempo, blocking off his path to retreat. And eventually steps forward for a shot. He got a 2-goal lead. This time, Matt will make the save. A little close for comfort. Now quick acceleration from the left wall. Air dribble for Matt is good. He's got a 4th. Late kickoff will earn him possession. Tempo not backing off. Does not want to give Matt the space. Oh, Matt has been bumped down in the attacking third, which leaves the field wide open, and Tempo rolls in a second. Heavy aggression for both players to start the series. Neither shying away from aerial opportunities. Tempo, the flip reset, kings off the crossbar. He's got to be careful here. Matt has tripped him up. Matt misses the touch, though, so Tempo has time to get back. Another own goal. Tempo says whoops in the chat. He lands the demo, but the follow-through knocks the shot on target. This should be an opportunity. Tempo grabs it right back with the following kickoff. Shot to the far side. Tempo, the placement with this dominus. Always precise. He's back within 1. They'll have the next possession as well. Early ceiling reset. Matt off the ceiling as well. He'll lose the corner boost. But Tempo with a quick turn has Matt on the back foot. Tempo staying in ball cam during that dribble. And you can see the benefit of it. We're going to watch this back just for a moment. He keeps Matt in his sights the whole way. If he had turned into car cam, he may have lost Matt there. A lot of times players will do a great job of hiding their car behind the ball. Tempo kept that ball carry, kept his ball cam on throughout that carry. Oh, the quick speed. That dash. Curve dash as he comes down from inside the net. Surprising Matt with the quick acceleration. Now Tempo's earned himself a lead. Matt and Tempo both carefully sizing up one another. The hesitation there. Well played by Matt. What a save. Tempo works behind the bump attempt. However, he will get demoed, and Tempo gets a 7th. Just under 30 seconds left in game 1. Smart play from Matt. He sees Tempo fully buying into the early challenge. You can see his nose pointed at the ball. Obviously, he stepped forward. Tempo had no other option but to dive. So Matt wisely taps it around him. Knocks in the rebound. Tempo will have this next possession. That's a giveaway, though. Matt could have done more with this. Maybe he does generate an opportunity. The demo leaves the net open. Matt has tied it up. We got 2 seconds to play. Couple mistakes from both players in that sequence. Tempo, I thought he had chosen to keep it alive, but lets that fall. We head to overtime for game 1. Back and forth stuff to open the series. Once again, Tempo able to avoid being bumped. Matt nearly steps too far into the corner. And now Tempo may have done the same. Both players cutting it close in the final attacking third. Tempo, the pogo. Matt with a quick recovery back to defense. Able to keep that attempt out. He's in trouble now. Only 10 boosts to his name. Does have time to sneak into the corner, though, Tempo. Will throw a flip reset at him, but Matt has to save. Now he's got a possession down the right side. Ground pinch. Effectively a turnover of possession. Another pogo here for Tempo. Matt with a good clear. Should be scoring this. He does. Ambitious play for Tempo to close out game 1. Matt has the read on it. Goes up 1-0 in the series. Tight start. Game 1 overtime, a couple of lead changes. And Tempo's right back to work here in Game 2. Ceiling reset. Threatens a couple different shots on his way down, but ultimately, soft touch underneath Matt will be what scores. Quick interception in the midfield. Tempo puts in a second. Ooh! Nice changeup. Tempo throws a nice one in the chat. Matt, not much space to work with, so rather than shooting straight away, collects the flip reset. Flicks over the top. Well played, Matt. Has his first goal in Game 2. Another flip reset for Matt. This one is blocked, though. Tempo should have the counterattack. Mutual respect between these two players. Oh, Matt's in trouble here. One boost to his name. A huge challenge win from the ceiling. Matt unaffected by the low boost. Tempo playing it safe with the lead here. Does not want to dive into or throw the ball into a dive from Matt. They have an opportunity. Tempo sent it wide. Now he'll be scoring. Matt. A bit too close to the play. This is what I was talking about. Tempo's so nice. Had some quick chats, some misclicks on the quick chats. Took his time to type it out and explain and make sure that Matt knows he wasn't trying to be toxic. Big stop in defense there. Tempo gets a fifth. John Corndog says, always misclick, what a save. Man, it's crazy how consistently you do the same misclick, John. Sixth goal for Tempo. We're really only at the halfway point. There's a lot of time for Matt to mount this comeback. He's got to lock in. I think the kickoff is going to be a big piece of this comeback if he can make it happen. It would have been nice if he could throw that on target. However, this is a promising position. Well, it was. Tempo with a good clear will neutralize the advantage almost immediately. In fact, he may be scoring the other direction. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, Matt! A nice flick to the top left side. Maybe that's what he needs to get this comeback started. Matt throws it high. Looked like he may have had the read on the double touch, but Tempo did as well. Well played. Matt will be getting a third. He's managing his time well. 122 left to play. He's only down by 3. He is in a predicament here. 0 boost. Tempo has possession. Matt bravely steps forward for an early challenge. And I have to say, I'm a little confused by that shot from Tempo. With a 3-goal lead, I'm surprised to see him throw that possession at his opponent and potentially give it away, but ultimately, it won't matter. Tempo steals the boost and puts in a 7th goal. Tempo showing some creativity in his flick game as well. Maybe one for the road for Matt. I think both players probably on the same page, just running the clock out here in game 2. And Tempo will tie it up. Tempo wisely keeps this in his corner. He does lose the corner boost. And Matt will eventually wear him down and take the first goal of game 3. Follow it up with a second. Matt off to a much better start. Potentially another opportunity. Tempo needs to play this carefully. Way in the opponent's half with 0 boost, and he will be conceding. Always a high-risk play when you continue to pressure the ball with such little boost. Now we see the inverse happen. Matt, backwards, low boost. He's sticking around. Granted, it's not as far down the field, but ultimately it is the same result. Tempo with an easy opportunity. He's on the board in game 3. Rip to the top shelf, blocked by Matt. Both players full tank of boost. Tempo looking for the air roll shot behind Matt. He's defended well. But Matt is deleted from the field on the rotation out of the net. And Tempo taps in his second goal. Oh, Matt has sent it wide. He'd love to have another chance at that. Tempo now. Maybe a chance the other way. See some frustration there from Matt. Oh, that's tough. Matt just lost control. Tempo will punch a third goal in from the midfield. Just over 3 minutes to play, and we're tied up. Did y'all see that? We had a symmetrical scoreboard. 3-0-3. Wait, it was 3-3-0-3-3. Did you see that? Weak shot from Matt. Easy counter for Tempo. And now a fifth. But with another possession, wants to take it high, sends it to the far side. Matt makes the initial save, but he'll be operating on pads as Tempo sets up for another press. Backboard double is good. Tempo makes it look easy. Early flick from Tempo, just seeing if he can find a mistake from Matt, and that actually is a mistake. Matt, just unaware of where Tempo was approaching from, ends up being demoed. However, a quick recovery for Matt after responding back in allows him to make a save. Maybe conceding here. We've seen this a few times in this game specifically. Matt just putting together poor attacks. Poor presses in the offensive half. Whether it's a lackluster flick, a weak shot, or just losing control. Continues to give Tempo easy opportunities. Oh my! Tempo from close range. Shows reset, fakes it, and then a musty flick from inside the box. It's clean. Again, we've got Matt on low boost. Tempo, air dribble flip reset for a ninth. Should be a scoring chance for Matt. He's done well to conserve some boost. But unfortunately, I do think it's probably a bit too late. Only 70 seconds on the clock. Tempo's actually going to be putting in a 10th. This possession here in the midfield results in another Matt goal, but again, a bit too late. He's got a 5-goal deficit with less than 50 seconds. This would be a monumental comeback. Back tempo, we'll just put in an 11th and continue to build a lead. Whoa! Double reset for Matt. Unfortunately, it will just result in another goal for Tempo. And that will do it. 12-5 is the result of Game 3. Tempo on match point. Matt with his back against the wall. Gonna have to show us something here in Game 4. That is not the start that you want. Matt, once again, unfortunately stepping a bit too far into the corner. We've seen this mistake from actually both players throughout the series. A bit careless with their positioning. Air dribble for Matt. And he's found an opening. And this is better. Last game specifically, we saw Matt struggle to create quality chances. Oh, Matt disguising his play a little bit. It looked like he kind of lost control here, but recovers with a wave dash and pops it over the top of Tempo. Matt's got an early lead. He's going to have to keep it up if he wants to force a Game 5. Look at that scoop. Tempo's flip reset is initially off target. But a quick recovery bumps Matt out of the way. Leaves the net open for a second. Matt knows he has a resource advantage. Didn't make much of it. Instead decided to try for defense, but Tempo will be scoring. Poor read from Matt on the overhead backboard touch. Ends up dropping it straight down for Tempo. Strong kickoff win. Tempo with another quick recovery. He continues to use that curve dash as he's retreating from inside the net. Gaining a quick burst of speed, surprising his opponent. And a similar strategy here, just throw it off the backboard. Matt diving and missing the touch. Oh, that is tough. Bounce off the crossbar and the post. Matt unable to get around it, but he should be scoring here. Takes his time, finds the back of the net. Matt back within one. Tempo with some space. Early flick. Sent to the corner. Oh! This is disgusting. Tempo. Reset on the ceiling. Just slings a backflip flick. Bar down and in. Oh my goodness. Matt has Tempo pinned in defense here. Low boost as well. Tempo's done well to keep the first one out. But a similar story for Matt. Just can't put together a quality chance. Another ceiling setup for Tempo. Pogo. No way. Looking to achieve a flip reset after the Pogo. Tempo getting very creative. Got a 2-goal lead. He's hoping to extend it. Matt stuck in the net. About 20 boosts to his name. Just cannot get off the ground quickly enough. Tempo up 6-3. Matt needs to create a quality chance right here. And that's just not it. Tempo will be scoring another. I don't think Matt has had his A game today. I think kickoffs have been all right. His defense has been fine. But specifically, with space, time, and possession, I think Matt has, unfortunately, not been up to par. Oh, man, what a save. I think that save will most likely do it. Matt needed to put something together a little sooner with a 3-goal deficit. Unable to do so. Booming clear from Tempo. It's off target, but he'll actually get the next touch as well. Tempo will be securing this series victory in Game 4. And he's going to cap it off with an air dribble flip reset bump. Tempo has been a bit too much for Matt to handle. That will be GG's. Tempo 3-1.